Today, we will learn about tokens in C programming. Tokens are the smallest building blocks of a C program. Every program we write in C is made up of tokens such as keywords, identifiers, constants, operators, special symbols, and strings. Understanding tokens is essential because they define the structure and logic of our program. In this chapter, we will cover the six categories of tokens that are keywords, identifiers, constants, operators, special symbols, and strings. We will explore their meaning, rules, and examples to see how they are applied in real-time C program. A C token is simply a sequence of characters that represents a specific element in the program. For example, a keyword like if, a variable name, an operator like plus or minus, or even a punctuation mark are considered tokens. C language recognizes six main types of tokens, and these tokens together form the syntax of any program. Keywords. Keywords are reserved words in C that have predefined meanings. We cannot use them for variable names or other identifiers. For example, if, else, while, for, return, and void cannot be used as a variable name or any other identifier. Using a keyword incorrectly, for example, as a variable name, will cause compilation errors because the compiler expects it to serve as a reserved function. Here are some keywords which has predefined meanings in a C compiler. Every keyword has a description. For example, the keyword breaks, define, terminates a loop or switch statement. Continue skips the remaining statements in a loop. If starts an if statement. Likewise, every other keyword has its own meaning and it serves a predefined purpose. Identifiers. Identifiers are names given to elements like variables, functions, and arrays in a C program. They must begin with a letter or an underscore, and it should be followed by letters, digits, or underscores. Remember, C is a case-sensitive language, so every single case has different meaning and it would be treated as different identifiers. Also, identifiers cannot be the same as keywords. To create valid identifiers, follow these rules. Start with an alphabet or underscore. Avoid spaces and special characters, and ensure uniqueness within the scope of the program. Also, identifiers must not be keywords. Example includes name like total marks, someone, or underscore count. Here are some examples of identifiers that you can see. Variables. Variables are used to store data in a program. A variable represents a named memory location that can hold different values while the program runs. They are declared with a data type such as int, character, or float, and then used in calculations or operations. Variables are the backbone of the dynamic data handling in C. When naming variables, remember they must follow identifier rules. Names are case sensitive, cannot be keywords, and it must be meaningful. For instance, student age is better than just X or Y or Z. In practice, programmers use styles like camel case or underscores, and constants are usually written in uppercase. Data types in C. C supports different data types that define the type of data variable can store. These include basic types like integer, float, and character, derived types like arrays and pointers, and user-defined types such as structures and unions. Choosing the right data type is more important for efficient memory use and correct operation. Constants or literals. Constants or literals are fixed values that do not change during program execution. They include integer constants, floating points constants, character constants, and string constants. For example, the number 100, the character A, and the string hello are constants. Integer literals. Integer literals represent whole numbers. They can be written in decimal, octal, or hexadecimal forms. For example, 25 is a decimal number, 031 is an octal number, and 0x19 is a hexadecimal number. Suffixes like U or L can be used to specify unsigned or long integers. These are some of the integer literal examples. Floating point literals represent decimal numbers. They can be written in standard decimal form such as 3.14 or in exponential form such as 1.23 e minus 4. These are used when we need functional or very large or small numeric values. Character literals represent single characters and are enclosed in single quotes such as X or A. They also include escape sequences like /n for a new line or /t for tab, which are useful in formatting output. String literals are enclosed in double quotes. For example, the sentence Hello World. They can include plain characters, escape sequences, and even be split across multiple lines. Strings are stored in as an array of characters with a null terminator at the end. In C, constants can be defined using hashtag define preprocessor directive or the const keyword. Using hash define, we can assign a symbolic name to a value. Using const, we declare a variable as constant, meaning its value cannot be changed during the program execution.